Hey guys, and welcome. Welcome. If you are back, technical difficulties happen. All right, y'all, we are back. We are ready. We're going to have a good time and we're going to just start over. It's fine. But I am not a quitter. So I said, you know what? We're going to come back. We're going to bring it back. We're going to rewind. All right. And we're going to do this again. If you are watching the replay, I started earlier today and then had some technical difficulties. And, it's fine. We had to start over. But we're back. We're getting ready to play in makeup. We're getting ready to have some fun. And yeah, so welcome. I'm C. Michelle. I create content on faith, beauty, and fashion. And today we are doing a step-by-step makeup tutorial. This is going to be more like a 5-minute face, a more natural face, not a full glam, but maybe that can be another live some other time. But go grab your makeup, go grab a snack, go grab something to drink, go get something, okay? And come unwind, sit back with me, chill with me for a while, and let's just kick it. Let's have some fun. Let's have a little kiki. Let's have some girl time, okay? This is for the girls. We're going to have some fun as I roll up my sleeve. But you'll hear me say, and I just want to get this out of the way, I'm going to say this so much throughout this video. My goal is to get to 20 likes in this video, in this live or this replay, whatever. And that is because when YouTube sees that you have likes on your video and comments and engagement, they will start to push your video out. So I'm going to be saying this countless times throughout this video. Please stop what you're doing. Double tap this video, like it. It will help me reach my goal. And also, um, I'm trying to get the 4,000 watch time hours and I'm trying to get this and I'm trying to get that. And, you know, it all takes time. It all takes time. And I know YouTube is the end game. It's one of those platforms where it's going to take a lot of time to reach your goal. And I'm fine with that. And I love YouTube. It's my favorite platform. So if you haven't already, if you're watching and just joining me, please like this video, whether you're on the phone, iPad, whatever, just double tap the screen and that will help me reach my goal of 20 likes for this video. All right, so every day this week I have gone live. Monday, we did a new product haul. Thank you for liking. Hi guys, welcome. We did a new product haul on Monday. Tuesdays, we did a, hey guys, is that what you're doing? I am trying to reach 15 likes. Please like this video. Before you leave, like this video. I would greatly appreciate it. It will help me reach my goal. I am trying to reach 20 likes. I am trying to reach the 4,000 watch time hours. So the more that people like and engage, the more that YouTube will push it out so more folks can see it and learn about my content. I make beauty, fashion, and faith content. Hi to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please like this video. Just double tap the screen if you're on the phone, double tap, and help me reach my goal. 20 likes, 20 likes. I know we can do it. All right. I'm going over what we went over this week so far. I'm going live every day this week. I'm going live again tomorrow as well. On Monday, we went over new products that I got for the Sephora and Ulta sale. Things were 50% off, and it was a great time to stock up and buy new products. I also did hauls on those product reviews and swatches and some other lives. So Tuesday's live, I actually did this hairstyle. So if you like this hairstyle right here, you can watch Tuesday's live. It is the half braids, half weave or half wig tutorial. That was a lot of fun doing that. So watch that video because I had a lot of fun creating this look for you. And while I'm there, I'll give you an update on this hair. This hair is great. Again, this is a half wig. I got it on Amazon for $20, which is absolutely amazing. So if you are looking for a new unit or a new piece to add to your collection, this is it because it's giving Burmese curly. And it is absolutely beautiful. I love this wig. I did learn how to kind of like camouflage the band here. So I just took some hair and just looped it over, and took some more hair and looped it over on this side so that it looks a bit more in sync. You know what I'm saying? Um, and my real name is Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. God bless you. God bless you. Um, I love this hair. I love this wig. It comes in varying colors. So if you want a 2, 1B30 and all that jazz, feel free to check it out. Again, that is in Tuesday's live. And that live is called Half Braids, Half Wig, Step-by-Step Live Tutorial. Um, So anyways, make sure you guys check that out. And I just had new folks join me. So please stop what you're doing and double tap the screen. I am trying to get to 20 likes for this video, 20 likes. And all I'm asking is that you just like this video and double tap. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you like fashion, faith, and beauty content, subscribe, because it's a vibe over here. We have fun. We have fun, and we're going to have fun during this live. So while you're here, please double tap the screen, like this video, and go grab your makeup. We're going to do makeup in this video, a step-by-step guide and tutorial. But I want to get through all the things that we did this week. Yesterday's live was so much fun. It was makeup after dark, and we had a time yesterday evening. I went over some of the empties that I have and have used up, and then some products that I used that I bought during the sale that Ulta and Sephora had their half off sale. Um, just showing what I got to replace it, because my goal is to use up products. I'm not wasting any products this year that I can help. So, if I am going to buy, I'm going to buy wisely. And then today's live, we are doing a natural makeup look. So yes, that is a brief recap. Tomorrow's live, if you stay towards the end of the video, I'll get into what we'll be talking about tomorrow. But that is our whole 5-day experience with the lives. So anyways, thank you guys so much for joining. If you are new, please double tap the screen. It will help me reach my goal of 20 likes. I am at 3, so I know we can get me closer to the 20. So I appreciate it if you guys would help me out there and just like this video so I can get closer to my goal of 20 likes for this video. All right. As I stated before, I will be saying that countless times. And before the video ended the last time, I just put on this Rhode glazing milk. I got this as a deluxe sample at Sephora when I purchased the Milk Hydro Grip. It was $38 on sale for 16 bucks. And I feel like that's a steal. That's a really good deal. All right, so now that that's on, and that's had some time to settle, because technology will technology, child. I was mentioning before with my skin prep, I used a little bit of black seed oil. I love black seed oil, especially if you're a combo girly. And then after that settles into the skin, you could always go in with a moisturizer of your choice. Whatever works if you want to add more hydration, but for me, this is enough. But you have to give it time to settle. You have to give it time to kind of like really absorb into the skin. So I like to put this on while my skin is slightly damp. All right. So again, this is a very simple, natural look that we're going to do. And I want to start with the eyes, but there's a product that I have been wanting to play around with for a long time. And that is this Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm. Hi guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you could just double tap the screen, that will help me reach my goal of 20 likes. So I've had this for a little while, and this is the Universal Blurring Balm. So we're going to get a little bit of this out. I've used it from time to time, because you can see like the indents there, but I'm trying to use it more so I can actually formulate a strong opinion about it, or just have an opinion about it. So I'm gonna press this into the skin. I'm not sure if you are to press or rub, but to be on the safer side, you can't go wrong with pressing into the skin. So if you don't have the blurring balm, that's fine. If you have the Milk Hydro Grip, that's fine. If you don't have any primers at all, that is fine. You have on a moisturizer of some sort, and that will work. So after I put this on, it has it feels really good. It feels mattifying on the skin. So I'll give that a second or two just to settle. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I am putting on some Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm right now in the shade Universal, and I'm trying to get to 20 likes. So if you could double tap the screen to like this video, I would greatly appreciate it. On the road to 20 likes. On the road to 20. All right, so a couple things. I have a few foundations here that I'm briefly going to talk about because I just want to go over them again. So here are some of my favorites, honestly. About Face, 10 out of 10, recommend, love this foundation. I just tried this one by Range Beauty. Hi guys, I just had some folks join me. I'm trying to get to 20 likes. Please just double tap the screen, just double tap. Help me get to 20, please and thank you. And if you like beauty, fashion, and faith content, please subscribe. I would love to have you join. It's a vibe over here. We're just having fun. So I'm going to do a swatch test of all of these. The Range Beauty Foundation is currently on sale at Sephora for $16.50. So I don't know if they're reformulating. I don't know if the brand is coming out with a new one or what, but it is currently on sale. This one is my favorite, hands down. I am going to just do swatches of the other ones so you can see, but I'm definitely going in with the Milk Hydro Grip. Come on, Woogisha, back up. Ooh. She is a lot. Okay. We are going to just swatch first the About Face foundation. I use the shade MD3 Warm. The shade is perfect. This one is the Range Beauty Foundation in the shade Rio. Just gonna swatch that. I'll do it right here. Hi. Thanks for joining. If you can double tap the screen and like this video, I'd greatly appreciate it. And feel free to join the tribe and like and subscribe if you like beauty, faith, and fashion content, because that's what I do on this channel. And then the last swatch is going to be the Milk Hydro Grip. Hi guys, welcome, in the shade 10. So if you're looking closely, they all have different undertones, as they should. Like this one matches my skin perfect. Absolutely perfect. This one by About Face is a very close second. And this one is too. I mean, it just depends. Even though they have different undertones, they all work really well. So each of these are a favorite. So I can't go wrong with either one. But I'm going to go in with the milk one because that one is just absolute perfection. Absolute perfection. All right. So a lot of people will tell you, you know what, I kind of want to mix this with a moisturizer to see how it would work. Do I feel like that? I do. I'm going to try that. And I'm going to try that on camera. I'm risking it all right now, trying it on camera, but why not? Let's just see how it works. I'm just going in with a moisturizer. You can, of course, go in with any moisturizer you can. This one is more hydrating. And by me being oily, I use a lot of hydrating type of moisturizers. But I just want to mix it in because for my busy folks out there, like my busy moms, my working women, like all the things, you might not have time to spend, 30 minutes in the morning doing this or however long it takes for you to do your makeup routine. So I'm just curious to see how it works. So I'm going to put a little bit on here. And we're just gonna mix it. Because if you can rub this in your skin like a moisturizer and just go on about your day, that sounds fabulous. This looks like a lot. So I probably don't need this much, but hey, we'll start with what we have and we're just gonna rub this in. Hey guys, thank you so much for the likes. We're just gonna rub this in. Thank you, Nicole. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, it's fabulous. And we're just gonna rub this in. We're gonna rub this in and just see. Oh, if only I could see that. Is that a crying emoji? You're so precious. Um, Thank you for joining, honey. Let's see how this does. Because again, this would just be an easier step if you just mix it with your, ooh, oh, okay. Well, we don't have to work that in. Mix it with your moisturizer. That's one step you don't have to take. That's one easy step that's out the way. And this is me again, just testing it out and seeing if it works. Because why not? And you'll really have to take your time. And the thing is, after this though, you will have product on your hands. So just be mindful of that. And doing this too with your hands will help warm up the product. So it really will melt into the skin a lot more. I'm not sure if I'm loving the mixture, but I did really, really, really want to try it. So this might be something that will need to just settle into the skin. You'll have to give it some time. You'll have to give it some time. I still have this much left. That is a lot. I certainly don't need that much, but you can possibly like spot treat. Ooh, and then some guy here. But it's all right. You can spot treat, go around your mouth area, make sure that you blend it in. And again, if you're a busy mom, if you're a busy working woman, you know, this might save you a step or two. Now, some might actually use a brush to do this process, which is still fine. I am going to go in with a brush though, just to make sure that everything is even. I think I'm the only one here. That's okay. I appreciate you being. In the comments. Uh-oh. Okay. I'm not sure what happened, but technology has not been nice to me today. But guess what? We're still going. We are still going to make it do what it do. All right. So I like this actually. I do like this quite a bit. Um, it dried down beautifully, actually. I think that's the way to go. Hey guys, if you're new to watching, can you please double tap the screen? I am trying to reach 20 likes on this video. I'm 15 away, and I'm hoping by the end of this video we can get there. Or 20 likes, however many I see it in the beginning. All right, but after it dries down, that's one of those things where you have to trust the process and just keep going because it dried down beautifully. And this is how much product I still have left on my hand. I have quite a bit left. And I mixed it with the moisturizer too, so it helped it spread quite a bit. So if you're somebody that likes to put makeup on their neck and décolleté area, you definitely can do that. But just be careful with it shifting, you'll have to make sure that you set it properly so that it doesn't transfer on your clothes and things like that. All right, so for my busy mom, my busy working woman, this is, hi, welcome. Thanks so much. This is a simple eyeshadow color that I absolutely love. So here we go. I am going to show you, thanks for the likes, guys, on one side versus the other. You simply, hi guys, welcome back. I had the technical difficulty earlier, but hey, alas, we are here. This is such a beautiful, simple wash of color, and it's a one-stop shop for someone who just wants to look polished and looks put together and is out the door. So hopefully you can see the difference. But this just added a little bit of color. This is the Merit color, the Merit Solo Eyeshadow in the shade Mahogany. As you can tell, I have dipped into this quite a bit because it is a beautiful shade. You can build this up if you want and concentrate a lot of the color towards the lower lash line and then blend whatever is left upward to kind of give it that ombre effect and make it look like you have on two different colors and that you did all that work to blend it out. But in all actuality, all you did was concentrate the color down on the actual lower lid and just blend upward. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining. If you could please double tap the screen. I am close to 20 likes. And I believe we can get there by the end of this video. So here's the packaging. Here's how it looks. You guys can't hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I don't know. But I am concentrating the color down here on the lower lash line. Yeah, it says it's on, so hopefully you guys can hear me. Thank you. You can? Okay, good. Uh-oh, I hope whoever can't can somehow fix the sound of some kind of way. Um, Putting it down here, and then just so you can see the color. All right, it's down there. You don't see anything up toward the brow bone. Take whatever's left and just blend upward. And they have darker shades too. I have one in called Brune, and it's like a beautiful espresso chocolate brown. Using a darker shade will give you more of that effect, especially if you put it on the lash line and blend up. And again, you don't have to spend as much time as I'm doing right now with the blending. This is just for demonstration purposes. You can literally put a little bit on your brush as I did, just dip it in the pot and just sweep, 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 maybe 30 seconds. Done. All right, so in all honesty, I don't do, okay, I'm glad you can hear me. Thank you. I don't do too much to my brows. I have fuller, thicker brows anyway, so I don't really do a whole bunch to them. But if I did not have fuller, thicker brows, I would use a tinted brow gel. This also is by Merit in the shade dark brown. I also have another brow gel that I like to use by Anastasia. This one is a clear translucent gel, and this has maximum hold. Maximum hold. So I would just thank you so much for subscribing and liking. I greatly appreciate it. I am trying to get to 20 likes for this video, for this live. And I just brush them up and then gently brush them over. And you have to be careful when you're using a brow product that actually has color deposited in there already, because you can easily, it can get down here like that, for example. You could easily just let it dry or just take your finger and wipe it away. So that's what I'm saying. Just be really careful with that. If you're new to watching today, please double tap the screen. I am trying to get to 20 likes for this live today. So it would help me out greatly if you did like this video. Thank you so much in advance. And in the very beginning of this video, you guys, I give my disclaimers. I'm like, I am going to say this so many times. So please forgive me in advance. It's going to sound like a broken record. It's going to sound super repetitive, but that's just kind of like the culture of lives. That's just kind of what happens in lives. So I take my little breaks and say that so that you guys know what's happening and why I'm doing it. Because this isn't QVC, okay? I'm not trying to sell you anything, but I am trying to get folks to, engage and like the video and comment and do things like that. I greatly appreciate that. So after today and tomorrow's lives, I will more than likely go back to going live on Saturday mornings. Because I think that time just works best for me and hopefully everyone else that's watching. Now, here's the thing with my brow on this side, it doesn't come to a point naturally like this one does. For me and my little hack and what I do, I take this one in particular because it is a tinted color. I simply just kind of deposit some of the color on my skin. Just deposit a little bit. And then after I do that, I just kind of take my finger and straighten it out and blend it out. So then that way it kind of looks like it's been extended. Just that simple. I don't do too much. Now, I can't find my other brow product, but if I want it to be fancy or have like a little razzle dazzle, okay, just a little razzle dazzle, you can go in with your brow pencil. And then if you have sparser areas, just gently brush it upward. I prefer a brow pencil that is very fine. I'm just using what I have right here, right now. But there's one, I think, by Kosas. It's pink and it's like the nano one. It is super fine, super thin, and it applies beautifully, especially if you have really sparse hairs. I'll link everything below after the live. But it really, really works. And if you're someone with really, really fine brows, or you don't have many, you don't have a lot of brows at all, then I understand if you take a lot more time in the mornings and do this routine or do a routine that focuses on the brow. I don't, just because again, I have a lot. I just brush them up and over and go on about my business. Um, yeah, because I don't know, like the brows are a focal point for me. Absolutely. They lift the face. They do a lot, but my favorite are the eyes, lips, and cheeks. Like if I do nothing else, I'm at least going to put a little bit of something on the brow. I'm sorry, on my cheeks and my lips. My lips, my favorite part of the makeup application. I'm C. Michelle. What's your name? Who, child? I'm talking so much. I need some water. All right. So now that that's that, I am going to go in with a little blush. So some of my favorite blushes. Danessa Myricks. This right here is just absolutely fabulous. Hi, Ashley. Thanks for joining. Absolutely fabulous. I love this product by Danessa. I mean, this is the Luxe Cream Palette. I don't know if they still make this. I'm sure she does. I don't know. I don't want to tell you incorrectly, but I would look into it if you're looking for a blush palette and a lip palette, because you can use this for, oh, it says eyes, lips, and cheeks. You can use this. I've never used it on my eyes, but I've used it on my cheeks and lips. Another blush that has just really been a staple for me is this Cloudtopia by Maybelline. I went into Ulta one day and just wanted to try something new. Look at, I don't even think you guys can see how little I have used this product, but that's how pigmented it is. Like you need one tiny, tiny bit of it. Let me see, where's my brush? So I'm gonna use this brush right here, and that's all I'm gonna use. Now, some people, and a lot of people like to dab it on the back of their hand and get the product evenly distributed on the bristles. I get it, but I'm not doing that. Bye, thanks for joining. And I'm just putting some on my cheeks, on the higher points of my cheeks, because I absolutely love when the product is placed higher up. You too, because that just really lifts the face and does all of that. So the key part is, for some, doing all of the wet products together and all of the dry products together. I am doing all of the wet ones together today, but typically I just kind of, it just ebbs and flows. Depends on what's going on. Here we go. And that's that. You can take it up closer to underneath your eye area if you want to. But I just want a subtle hint of color. And I think that that's pretty. It's simple. It's natural looking. It's not too much. It's not too little. It's just enough. It's right there in the center. And again, if you were watching earlier, you would see I literally just did this. That's all I used because this product is that crazy. It's that pigmented. You do not need a lot, because let me show you what a full dab looks like. I just put all this on here. Y'all, I gotta spread this out. Do you see that? That is so much. That is so much. Oh well, let's go. Let's do it. I do love a blush. It's just something about it that just makes you look friendly, or just makes you look, I don't, I haven't really put the words together, but it's just beautiful. I love, 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 love a blush. And typically, depending on the blush, you put on a little bit more than usual just because it fades throughout the day. But I have noticed that this blush lasts. This is a matte blush. It's a cheek and lip product. So it is very much so pigmented, as you can tell from that little dab, and then also it's very long lasting. And the crazy part is drugstore makeup is really coming for everyone. They are they are keeping their piece of the market share. If you are just tuning in, I am grateful that you are here. Thank you for joining. I greatly appreciate it. I am trying to get to 20 likes. I am 13 likes away. So if you could please like this video, double tap the screen, and help me reach my goal of getting to 20 likes for this video. And tomorrow we are having another live. I'm not sure of the time yet, probably in the afternoon. I kind of enjoyed the makeup after dark last night because that was fun. And yeah, we were just having a time. I don't know if you guys enjoy blush on the nose, but I'm starting to like that. I think it's cute. Just a little bit on the nose. Okay. What else? And if it's ever too much, just a way to kind of get it down is just by taking another brush and just blending it out some. Or for some, if that is not working, just take your hands and just kind of press it. help the product absorb more into the skin. And there we go. So it did take off some of the product and that really melted it in the skin and made it look so pretty. I do want to try this Maybelline lip product on the lips. I have not done that yet. Here we go. So if you are somebody that likes to contour, now would be your time to do that. You can contour, you can add all the things if you want, but I'm not going to do that. I am looking for my L'Oreal product here. Got it. And where is my sponge? I'm going to grab a sponge, or you can just take whatever you have, another blush. Oh my gosh, another brush. And I'm just going to go in with this product. That's another way you can kind of tone down your blush and anything. Let's just set it with a powder that's similar to your skin tone. And again, this step is not necessary at all, because I typically do not set my foundations and things, especially if they're already matte, because you don't really need to. One second. Let me do something. How can I am multitasking here, guys. Is my light still on back there? One second. I'm trying to see something. There it is. Okay. Here we go. Trying to add something. Paste. Okay. Thanks for bearing with me. I am trying to do something. Child, you gotta multitask, okay? When you're older, you gotta multitask. All right, cool. I just had to get through that. All right, so there we are. One second. Where is this? Okay, so now powder is on. All right, we're going to just set it. It took a little bit of the shine down. And that just looks so natural, so pretty as it is. Just a few products to just give you this natural, radiant look. But again, it's not super radiant because I don't want to be that radiant as somebody who is an oily girl. But here we are, super simple. So now let's move to the lips. We did the brows, we did the eyeshadow, we did the foundation mixed with the moisturizer, we did the blush, and then we used a little bit of setting. What is this? Not powder, because it's not a powder, but yeah, it's setting powder, just simple. There we go. So now from here, you could, and you do not have to by any means, take a little bit of mist, just a little bit of mist, and just mist down. I don't have my fan in here. Just mist down and just let the product start to set a bit more into the skin for all my oily girls. your natural oils are going to make that happen anyways. So again, adding your setting is totally optional, not mandatory at all. It's for a beautiful, everyday, natural look. Oh, what I wanted to say too is I have this Merit pencil. I'm going to do like a whole video just with my Merit products. I do work with that brand a lot, but this product I purchased on my own because I absolutely love their stuff. It's very natural, very beautiful, and just a good product. All right, I do want to try this lip mousse on its own, but we are going to we're going to line the lips first. Hey guys, if anyone is just joining, if you could please double tap the screen. I am hoping to get to 20 likes. So please double tap the screen and help me reach my goal. And I'm just going to take my time and line my lips. I'm going in with the Juvia's Place, if I could talk, a Juvia's Place lip pencil in the shade Cola. I love these lip pencils. They're reasonably priced. I think they're like $13, but you can always find them on sale. Always find them on sale for half off at Ulta specifically. Hey! Oh, geez. Which island are you on? Can you please double tap the screen and help me reach my goal of reaching 20 likes for those that just joined me? And if you like beauty, fashion, and faith content, please subscribe to the channel. Oh, no. I just read that comment. No. And saw the name? No. Absolutely not. Wow. I thought it was saying, hey, Island girl. Okay, so lip liner is on. And now you can take your finger and just blend it out. Simple, just like that. All right. Like I was saying earlier, I wanted to try this lip mousse. And I literally just took a simple dab like that. Okay, so on the lip, I need more. Here we go. I want to see too how this product dries down. I mean, it's pretty on its own. I think I want a gloss to go on top of it. I think it's pretty. Let's see here. All right, so there we go. So this is what I have so far. I think I want a gloss, but I want like a pinky gloss on top of it. The gloss that I have right here is more of like a creamy color, but I want to really bring out the pink. So let me see what I have. Oh, did my bronzer just break? Please tell me my bronzer did not just break. No. This is one of my favorite bronzers right here. So if I wanted to, I would actually, let's do it. This would not be like an everyday thing, but it could be if that's all you wanted to use was like maybe just a little bronzer, a little blush and a lip, and then done. It's just totally up to you and what you're feeling that day. But literally, if I do makeup before work, it is such a simple routine. Like, I typically don't wear a lot of foundation to work. No. But the bronzer just really warms up the skin. There you go. Just simple, adds a little bit of warmth. I don't think they make the terracotta bronzers anymore, or if they do, they've changed the colors. It's just not the same. It's different now, and that doesn't mean that it's not good. It's just different. So I wouldn't know what color I would need now. All right, I am going to go and get a lip color. So you guys just hold tight. I okay. Need to get a lip color. So I'm not sure the color I want to use. Ooh, I have this one. I'm trying to find like a pretty pink. And again, I don't know who's out there. Hi guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are just joining me, please double tap the screen so I can get closer to my goal of 20 likes. And if you're watching the replay, I appreciate you. Please just double tap the screen and help me get toward my goal of 20 likes. All right, so this is a color by Tower 28 in the shade Coconut. And I am going to start in the outer corners. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining. If you could please double tap the screen, help me reach my goal of 20 likes. Just double tap the screen or like on your computers. I'm almost to 10 likes, so I'm super happy. Please, please, please like this video and subscribe if you like beauty, fashion, and faith content. So I like this. I think this is pretty. I think this lip is pretty. This combo is pretty. I tried this blush out on both the cheeks and I tried it on my lips for the first time and I think it's pretty. I wanted a more pinky lip gloss to keep the integrity of the blush color. Love it. And it's on my cheeks too. And honestly, that is a very simple, natural, I won't call it a 5-minute face because we've been on this live for almost 50 minutes. But if I was not demonstrating, if I was not talking so much, it really would only take maybe 5 to 10 minutes to do all the things because I'm not doing anything super intricate. It's just a simple look. Now you can go into with a mascara right now. Now would be the perfect time to go in with your mascara. But I don't feel like I'm not doing that because it's so hard to get off and I am not today. I am not doing that today. But what do we think of this look, guys? Double tap the screen, give me some hearts. Like this video right now. Let me know what you think of this natural look. Would you wear this to work? Is this something that is easy and attainable for you? Is this something that, you would try? Let me know. Let me know. Is this something that you would like or you would wear for yourself? Double tap the screen. Let me know. Give me something. All right, guys. So we have been on for about an hour, and I knew that it would take that long, especially when you're doing a live demonstration, when you're showing someone how to achieve a look. It takes time, it takes practice, it takes patience. I hope that you guys like this video and subscribe before we end our live today. Tomorrow we will have another live. It'll probably be later in the evening or the afternoon. I might even pop in this evening and do a makeup after dark session because that was a lot of fun. We had fun with that yesterday. Um, I will list all of the products that I used after. So check that out. And let's see. I think that is all that I have. I think I gave you guys the hair update. What else? Was there anything else I wanted to share? I think that's it. I thank you guys so, so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous rest of your evening or no, afternoon to evening, just rest of your day. And until next time, adios, besos. Thanks for staying on and watching.